Hey, I'm Sean Johnson from Holy White Hounds, and you're watching Wheeler's Weekend Jams live and direct.
Woo! Wheeler's Weekend Jams live and direct. Wheeler's Weekend Jams here, coming at you live and direct from Riot Fest 2016. And today I got the boys with me from Holy White Hounds. Guys, how you doing?
Good.
Doing good, man.
How has this early Riot Fest experience been going so far for you guys?
So far, so good. Lots of friendly faces. The weather's fine. I like Chicago a lot. People are yelling at us. It's the typical Chicago thing.
Yeah. It's great to wear really tight white shirts as well.
It is. I just got this shirt, and I was City before I came here because I love beer and burritos.
Me too, man.
It sells itself.
It does. It really does. Now, I'm just going to get right to the beginning of you guys. When did you guys all meet? When did the band form? How did it all come together?
Ambrose and I met in high school. We've been playing music for about 11 years. And we met these guys about 3.5 maybe years ago, and it just kind of solidified the lineup, and it's been gigging out and stuff since then.
Right on, man. Now you guys are living on the road. Well, tell us about your guys' brand new album, Sparkle Sparkle. How was the recording process in the studio with this one, and how was the experience overall?
It was really fun. We recorded it at home in this studio called the Sonic Factory, and we recorded it bits and pieces over a long period of time because we didn't really have a budget or anything. We weren't signed, and so we did it whenever it worked out for us and whenever we could afford to go in and think, just things like that.
Exactly.
And but it was weird because that time that it took to do it gave us a lot of reflection time, and we were just kind of goofing off a lot, and so we were able to just anticipate that next time we were going to go in the studio and have a lot of fun every time,
Yeah.
There wasn't this buckle down and work mentality about that album, and there was a buckle down and work mentality while we wrote the music, but when it came time to record it, it was we know how to play these songs, who cares?
Exactly. Well, that's good, man. Now I'm gonna get a little fun here, but dream collaboration, alive or dead, what musician would you collaborate with and why?
Godzilla, because he's the king of all monsters.
Yeah. I think
Good
Bruce
answer.
Lee would have been a killer musician, so.
Yeah, he has some really good sound effects as well.
Yeah, dude, you know Bruce Lee's favorite drink?
No. What's up?
Man, that's all.
That was a knee slapper. That was a knee slapper. All right.
Donald Trump.
Damn. Why Donald Trump?
He's the only person more controversial than Kanye West.
Is he gonna make music great again? He's gonna make music great again?
Yeah, hopefully. He's going to build a wall between his fans and his stage, and they're going to build it.
If you build it, they will come.
I think I would say, off the top of my head, Freddie Mercury, because he's just a crazy vocalist in the studio. He's
Who's Freddie Mercury?
He's he likes to experiment a lot in the studio. That seems like a lot of fun. So
Awesome.
Also
All great
a
answers.
big Trump supporter, which is important to a band like us who is so deep into politics and just family values and stuff.
Well, that already answers my next question is, if you were invited to a Donald Trump rally or a Hillary Clinton, which one would you play at and why? Donald Trump, right?
Honestly, neither. I don't have a stake in the fight.
Yeah.
What's the independent dude? Gary Johnson. I play one of his rallies. Why not?
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Now, we have been in the downloading age, music, everything is just download this, download that, which is cool. I'm used to it now, but me, my personal opinion, I like physical copies. I like vinyl, I like CDs, I like the smell, I like reading the lyrics, like what they did in the 70s, sit around in a circle, smoke a joint, and, read the lyrics to each other. What's your guys' opinion on putting out music nowadays?
I don't know. I think it's cool that there's people like you who still do that. I know that there's tons of people who still do that. Not enough. Obviously, it's harder for rock bands to make money nowadays, and I like the artwork of physical albums too, man. But at a certain point, I think we do have to evolve. I just don't know how to yet, because I get it, dude. I'll listen to Spotify and a lot of other music streaming services, and I jump from one band to the next. It's how I get inspired, man. I feel like we gotta evolve some way.
Yeah.
I don't know how yet.
They got a Pokemon for that, I think.
Yeah, there's a stone for that.
I'm with you on the I see James's point, but there at a certain point, for me, it was kind of like less is more. And I really think that when I was just like listening to my CDs and my vinyls, I didn't have as much music. I didn't have the money to have the access to as much music as I do now, because I'm on the road. I can't take my vinyl collection with me.
Exactly.
So I have Spotify, and it's a fantastic way to discover new bands. But I don't know if I appreciate the bands that I discover as much as I did when I sat down with their albums and stuff. I think that I had like this deeper connection then that I really liked.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think those are the bands who are still like influencing the music I make today. So there's points to be made for both, I guess.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, going more into music, if there was one person you would like to thank in your life for getting you involved with music and helping you on your musical journey, who would that be?
That's tough, man. There's been a lot of people along the way, you know. I suppose it would have to start with my parents. That's the first music I got to listen to. They had pretty good taste. My old man had an acoustic guitar at the house that he never played. And you know, I grew up in kind of a broken home. My parents didn't get along real well. And one day my dad took that guitar and he beat my mom over the head with it, and I heard those strings just go bring. And I was like, dude, that's what I want to do. That sounds amazing.
Oh my God, that's kind of a brutal story, but I mean,
It doesn't have to be. It's a happy ending. I'm here.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't know. God got me into music, and yeah, he's up there.
Buddha, Gandhi,
Thor.
Thor.
Yeah. God. No, the
real one.
I would have to say mom and dad as well. Also, there's a guy that lives in Des Moines. His name's Dirk. He owned a guitar shop. It was called Dirk's Guitars, believe it or not.
Dirk's Guitars.
Yeah, and I used to, like, in high school, I just spent a lot of time there, and he was really somebody who just, like... Also, kids in school who were older than me who played in bands, I always really looked up to them. And, like, I liked their clothes, I liked their music, I liked the way that they walked and talked, and those guys, anybody who was older than me that I was able to go to, like, local shows really meant a great deal to me as well.
Yeah.
I'd first have to say my parents, but the main influence I had, my uncle. It was my Uncle Jeff. Came over one morning, strung up my mom's old acoustic guitar, that used to be his actually, and started playing. And from there, it was just like, all right, I need to start doing this. This is what it is. So I've been.
That's awesome, man.
Ever since.
Thanks, Uncle Jeff.
That's
Dad,
awesome.
Thanks, man.
Well, now I have one final question. I ask every band this, but I'm a huge movie fan. Huge, and I always say, you know, without like the soundtracks to movies, there's no substance. You know, you got to have that music as the background. But if you guys had to compare your band to a movie, what movie would it be and why?
Oh, sorry. I mean, maybe this is wishful thinking. I don't know if this is The Notebook.
Very romantic.
Yeah.
Cried at the end.
I'm trying to think of a movie. I don't know if this fits the description, but I really like the movie The Watchmen. I like how the heroes in it are so imperfect. And one thing that I like, that I try to do in like a full album cycle, is you'll kind of get a lighthearted song. Like in our album, there's Blind, which is lighthearted. And then songs that have heavier material. I like an album to kind of feel like a person, like you met. Like by the time you're done listening to it, it feels like an entity unto itself, and just have like different dimensions to it, not just do one thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like Watchmen did that. So anyway.
Right on, Watchmen. All right.
Pretty good. I'd say I really like these movies too, the Kill Bill movies. I mean, think about it, they got like the old school Western vibe, a lot of guitar work in it. They got that band, the 1, 2, 3, 4s, that song. Yeah, so you got that little garage vibe to it too. It's got the Western and the modern vibe to it. So yeah, that's what I think.
Thor?
No. I don't know. Cabin Fever. It's a fun horror movie. You know, it's got pretty good.
Eli Roth.
It doesn't take itself too seriously, but there's still substance there.
I said The Notebook already.
The Notebook it is. Well, then there you have it. Guys, man, thank you so much for doing this interview, and rock on at Riot Fest tonight. Everybody, thank you for tuning in on Wheelers Weekend Jams. Make sure to check us out on our Patreon page at patreon.com/WWJ and WheelersWeekendJams.com. Woo! Jesus. Thanks for watching this interview straight from Riot Fest, Chicago 2016. We just want to give a big thanks to all our fellow patrons and fans out there. Seriously, we greatly appreciate everybody who's chipped in support of what we do. As you can tell, we're working here alongside all these big media companies, but we're the only one that's independent. So this means a lot to us, and everybody who's chipped in on our Patreon page, it means a lot to us. So please head on over if you're interested in supporting what we do. Head on over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/WWJ.